Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Sex and Lucia or Sex and Lucia. I'm not sure how to spell her name. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Um, I didn't like this movie at first. First hour or so was quite boring. This is a story within a story, I guess you could say, which is kind of cool. Um, I hated the first hour. It was like a soap opera playing out a bunch of dumbass Spanish people unawares that they're living in a communist society and their economy is about to collapse 10 years later. But besides that, I thought the characters were boring, and the main character, Lucia or Lucia, whatever her name is just an ordinary waitress. The only reason I got this DVD on my Netflix queue about 5 years ago was because I wanted to see Lucia or Lucia naked. She does get naked a lot in this, and three other women get naked. So that was pretty cool. I mean, she's got fake boobs, but other than that, I like her eyebrows. They're kind of thick in her suit, like my eyebrows. The dude, the romantic interest, is a writer. I guess he writes trash novels. And Lucia or Lucia really digs these trash novels. She starts following him around, and they end up getting drunk and having sex. And then he writes a story about some other characters. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you really can't follow his story unless you look for clues in the movie. So the last hour of the movie is a thinking person's movie. People on Netflix didn't like it for that reason, because the plot's very confusing and you can't really figure out what's going on unless you pay close attention. I couldn't figure out how the other love interest, don't know her name, is chatting with the guy online when he's in a coma. I couldn't figure out that part. And then the guy says he's going to kill two people, but only the girl gets killed. And don't know what happened to the other two ladies. The other guy in the movie, Carlos, I think his name is, or something. He doesn't really explain what happened. So you kind of left at the end of the movie. You're kind of left guessing what happens at the end. So at the end of the story. So that was cool. I liked the ending. It was kind of good ending. Another part that I didn't like about the first hour was the music. It sounded horrible. These people listen to some really stupid music, and but I give it 4 stars on Netflix. People on Netflix were divided 50-50. Seemed like 50% hated it, 50% loved it. So I was sort of one of those who was in the middle, I guess. I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was a great movie, because the first hour was so boring. It was like a soap opera. Who cares about Spanish waitress and Spanish trash novel writer? But when he started writing the novel on his computer, I thought it was interesting how the story played out. And it was a good story, kind of noirish, and has a lot of sex elements. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't give it 5 stars just because the first hour I thought it was boring, and the characters were unappealing to me. So this one got 11 Goya awards. I guess that's equivalent of Spanish Oscar. So that's about all I have to say about this movie. Cool. Laters.